Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing something totally different today. I'm doing a book review. And I've read this book a couple times. I've recommended it a million times. It is so good. I finally decided to do a video for it. And it is called Untangled: Guiding Teenage Girls Through the 7 Transitions into Adulthood by Lisa Damour, PhD. And what prompted me to initially read this book is when my daughter was about 11, she screamed in my face, "Whatever!" I say in my face. She was about 3 or 4 feet away, so it felt in my face, right? So when she did it, my hand came up like this, and I'm not a spanker, it's just my way, but my hand came up like this, and I was like, what is this? And I knew right then that I needed some tools in my toolbox if I was going to, and if Lily was going to survive the teen years. And so I started looking for books. I read a couple of them and I found this book. I finally decided to get it on Audible because I just don't have time to read and I fall asleep and I'm not good at reading self-help books. So I listened to it. Now I am on my 3rd time listening to it. The first time I listened to it all the way through because I wanted to get a full picture of it. And the second time I just did the part we needed because it starts kind of in the early years, things that typically happen in the beginning of the teen years, and then it grows. Now we're dealing with other things and it's going over into those things. The reasons why I like this book: it is short. I don't have time for hours and hours of self-help. I don't have time for it. Number 2, it doesn't repeat things. I hate a self-help book that has about a chapter's worth of content and then just reiterates it in a number of different ways. You don't have really valuable information all the way through the book. I don't have time for that. It drives me crazy. Nothing's repeated. It is all good content. Also, the stories and the examples she gives for scenarios are real. This happens in my house, right? I will say the only thing that she does that I might go, is she has apparently deals with a lot of really overachieving girls. And they're like, they work so hard to get into these Ivy League schools, which, okay, I'm sure there's lots of daughters out there like that. So if that's your daughter, there's great examples for this. But I think, I deal with more kind of day-to-day stuff. And my daughter isn't quite an overachiever. I would definitely have to be reading a book to deal with that. The other thing that I really like about this book is it really focuses on having a good relationship with your daughter. You're not dealing with them. It's really trying to make it so you enjoy your relationship with your daughter through the teen years. It's not something to fear. It's not something to hate. It can be a really positive time, and this is when your daughter needs to trust you the most. And it really is trying to help facilitate a good relationship. Not be her best friend, no, but to give you the tools to make you both happy so she trusts you, so that you trust her. It's really good. Okay, lastly, the best thing about the book is that it gives you the reason why your daughter may be acting crazy or doing something that concerns you. And I think most books like this do that. But then it tells you what your reaction should be, which is really difficult to do, but this is how you want to be perceived by her. And a lot of books like this go into that, but here's where they don't go. The author in the book at this point says, and when this happens, you could say this. And she actually gives you the words. She gives you examples of how to respond. And that's where I get stuck. I go, I get it. I know why they're acting crazy. Okay, I'm not supposed to panic. I'm not supposed to freak out. Okay, I get that too. Okay, but then what do I say? How do I pass on advice? Is that what I do? What do I do next? And it's great because it says, this is what you do next. This is what you say. And this is what the result should be, right? They're going to roll their eyes and they're going to storm out. And that's what you want, right? It's real information like that. It gives me a tool to work with. I think this book is great. That's my book review. Again, it's called Untangled, Guiding Teen Girls Through the 7 Transitions into Adulthood by Lisa Damour. Get it on Amazon, regular book, Kindle, Audible. They're all good. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. Oh, and if you have a good boy book, my 10-year-old boy, well, he's super annoying, and I love him, and he's adorable and really good at snuggling, but man, we're gonna have some different things going on with boys. So tell me if you have a good boy book. All right, like it, subscribe, comment. We'll see you next time. Bye.